The family of Chad Austin gathered on October 21st on the Blue Ridge Parkway, just a few miles from where police found his remains in May of 2020. The family urged anyone who has information on the murder of their son to come forward.
This is for you, Chad. This is all for you today. Thank you all for coming today. We thank everybody who has been praying for our family and supported us through this horrific time. Chad always loved this time of year because he loved fall and football and outdoors. And he played for Pine McClure High School. He was Blues number 33 in his high school years. And he was told that he was a good running back because he was often in the news and player of the week. So those are good memories. But that's why it's so extremely difficult to be here after this nightmare of a year and a half now in front of cameras and having Chad on the news for a totally different reason. To even fathom that our son's life was taken so early is so hard for our family to bear. To have Chad missing for a year and then find out your son is dead. Some were saying that at least you found him. But that doesn't even begin to help us have closure because there are still so many unanswered questions. Yes, even though the results were not what we wanted, we do thank the ones who allowed us to find Chad. We know Lieutenant Miller and a lot of others had a lot to do with that. Now, we're at the point now where we need to get this back out to the media. That's why we're here. We don't want Chad forgotten, and that's why we need your help. Everyone's help, no matter how big or small that you think something that you might know. It doesn't have to be on that day when he disappeared, when only his vehicle and dog gunner was found. It could be any little thing that might come to your mind you remember seeing or hearing before or after Memorial Day 2019. Or even if you have even seen Chad before some point in time. Panther Falls was packed with people that day. We know that the investigators, both past and present, have been working tirelessly to find answers for us. Even though we are so grateful for all of their hard work, we feel so helpless when someone asks us what's happening or going on because we can respond with is it's an ongoing investigation. So we unfortunately can't talk about it, but we are letting the trained, excellent people that are here do their jobs. We don't want to say or do anything that would slow down the process of finding out what happened to Chad. We do, however, want all to know that we believe they're on the right track and that we will find justice for Chad. I haven't been able to even say those words before now because of the natural grieving process for the last few months. It was all we could handle of just our great loss and how hard it is to even believe that Chad isn't coming home. Some of her family's already been at that point, but Dave and I are just now turning the corner. Why? Because we just can't fathom that anyone will want to do harm to our son. With that said, I know that God doesn't want anger or hate in our hearts, as it wouldn't do anything but destroy our faith. But I do believe that we need to pursue any and every venue, tip, rumor, gossip, messages, chats, or anything that you may know or have heard or seen that might possibly bring the investigators even closer to the answers than they already have. These are the signs we made for justice for Chad. But tomorrow, on the 22nd, will be Chad's 32nd birthday. But he won't be here to celebrate with us. I humbly ask if all that watches this media, the news media, to please share it on Facebook or any other social media, that justice for Chad needs to happen. And please contact the state police or any tiny piece of evidence you might not even think is relevant. Please do this for our family. And one thing on a positive, if one more thing for tomorrow. Today's about justice for Chad. But for tomorrow, if everybody, friends, family, will wear blue and white for October 22nd in memory of Chad Blues 33, or post on Facebook anything blue or white, ribbons, balloons, turn a light on for Chad like we did last year until justice is served. We know the holidays will be difficult this year since he's really gone, and last year he was missing. But we do know the one and only comforting thing that we have peace about, and I need to say it, is that Chad believed there is a God, and he knew God is his Savior. So we will see him again in heaven if we all take that step in knowing Jesus Christ is our personal Savior. Thank you again for your time, and God bless.
You can be okay with answering questions.
I'll try.
Does anyone have any questions for Mr. or Mrs. Austin? No? Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. We appreciate, again, you guys coming out and helping the Austins get their message out there and sharing with you their love for their son, who, of course, we're all working towards justice for Chad Austin. This concludes this portion of the press conference, and then we will regroup down at Panthers Falls. Okay? Thank you, guys.
In May 2019, Chad Austin's vehicle was found abandoned on Panther Falls Road, not very far from where we are today. Approximately a year later, our investigative team recovered Chad's remains at a location over my right shoulder down this very steep ridge here, adjacent to the Pedler River. The investigation into Chad's disappearance and death is what brings us back to this place today. I want to speak directly to three groups of individuals: those who are criminally responsible for Chad's death, those who know something because they were close enough to hear or see something of importance, and those who are clinging to a suspicion. From the very beginning, our goal has been to identify that person or persons who are responsible for Chad Austin's death and to bring them to justice. So if those individuals are listening today, we are getting closer. You have not gotten away with anything. We are making progress every single day. We know there are certain individuals who have not come forward with information. And specifically, I'm referring to those individuals who know something because they were close enough to see or hear something of importance. Your continued silence just further suggests your culpability. For example, the person who returned Chad's wallet to the Panther Falls area approximately 6 months after his disappearance, you have not come forward. And why not? A justifiable reason for not coming forward previously will be respected. However, now is the time to reach out to our investigative team. The wallet that we found wasn't inadvertently placed there. Someone put it there for a purpose, and we need that person to come forward. And to the third, much larger audience, those who may have suspicions or be clinging to suspicions about someone or something. We know there are individuals in this community who have information because they may suspect something or have heard something. And those people have not yet reached out to investigators. Our team has the capabilities to vet and research any information provided to us. Any tip, rumor, or suspicion that you bring forward to us may just help complete the pieces of our investigation. There is coming a point and a time where all the pieces of this investigation have been put together, and at that point, justice will be served to those who are responsible. Thank you.